Hey, what's happening? Today we're looking at Amores, Perros, Alejandro González Iñárritu's first feature film. Aside from the storyline, I really love the look and feel of this film, and how the ambience of our character's world is created with these carefully selected tiny little close-up shots like in this example here. The look of the film, by the way, was inspired by photographer Nan Golden, something I learned from Rodrigo Prieto, the film's DP. He shared this in an interview with Roger and James Deakins on their amazing podcast. I think that one of the most powerful techniques is the use of strong contrast. Like, look at the scene here. We're in the middle of a violent argument, right? But there's a baby in this scene. This contrast ignites a stronger emotional response. There's a similar approach here, footage of a child in an ambience filled with stuff like cigarette smoke, animal abuse and alcohol. That paints a pretty clear picture of the type of place this is. Then there's a comparison of our heroes' lives. Having a good time, making easy money versus being engulfed in robbery and violence in order to make your ends meet. This montage kind of reminds me of Godfather's baptism scene in some distant type of way. Lastly, there's a contrast of calm versus chaos, stillness versus motion, if you will. A peaceful scene at first and then suddenly, boom, total mayhem. The way there's a little bit of time to see the calm before the storm really intensifies the effect. The camera's movement from 0 to 100, along with the sound effects, really makes you jump as you're caught off guard watching the scene, hopefully at home with a decent sound system. Now, look at how the pace and rhythm of editing creates a specific mood within the scene. An underground dogfighting arena right here is rough and violent, but mainly that's thanks to the fast-paced editing that's present within the scene. Here's another example, another argument between three characters, and notice how many cuts are in the top video. The rhythm of the editing essentially transmits the anxiety, the stress that these people are currently feeling in this very moment. One of the characters later leaves the room, and notice how much more subtle the camera's movement becomes. There aren't as many cuts anymore, with these long shots instead. The situation is settled, mainly thanks to the editing pace and the camera's motion. Breaking personal space to create a portal to our character's emotions, that's another powerful trick used in this film. By placing the camera so close to one's face, you're inevitably projecting yourself into the character's emotional state, and that allows you to almost feel the pressure of the situation on yourself. Check out this bottom video example here. There are no words, no music, no context. Simply by having the camera slowly move towards our hero's face, we understand the situation he is in completely. We can read more from the scene on an emotional level than what a voiceover can achieve. And that's the beauty of visual storytelling when it's done right. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again, have a good one, and see you next time.